Hello friends, welcome to a new video. In this video, I'm going to discuss about one Leetcode problem, and that problem is based on arrays. Okay, let's see the question. From smallest number from two digit arrays. Okay, so given two arrays of unique digits nums1 and nums2, return the smallest number that contains at least one digit from each array. Okay, so I think the question is quite straightforward. So let's see the example, then you will get it better. So let's see the first example. In the first example, this nums1 and this nums2 is given to us, right? So in the nums1 array, as you can see, this 1 is the smallest number, right? And in nums2 array, this 5 is the smallest number, right? So that's why your answer is 15, because you are taking this 1 from the first array and you are taking this 5 from the second array, because this 1 is the smallest number in the nums1 array and 5 is the smallest number in nums2 array. Okay, so now let's see the second example. You can see nums1 array, you have this element. In the nums2 array, you have these elements, right? And what is the smallest number for nums1 is 2, right? And what is the smallest number for nums2 is 1, right? So now you can create like two elements. Like you can create either 12 or you can create 21. But you can take 3 also. Why so? If you can remember the question, they told that you have to return the smallest number that contains at least one digit from each array, right? It means that you have to return the smallest number you have to return, right? So if you take this 3, then this 3 is present in both two arrays. So that's why you can simply return 3, and 3 is the smallest number that you can make from these two arrays, right? That's why your answer is 3, because this 3 is present this nums1 array and also in nums2 array. So the simple thing is that you just return this 3, and 3 is present in both two arrays, right? That's why this is not your output. This is your output 3. Okay. Let's see how we can solve this problem. So here I will use hash set. Why so? Because I need to find out the common element between these two arrays, right? So for that case, you can simply use hash set. But before using hash set, I just want to sort these two arrays, right? So arrays dot sort nums1. Okay, arrays dot sort nums. So what we will do next? Now I will declare the hash set. Okay, okay. So in the hash set, I will store all the elements of nums1. Okay, for int I nums1, and then hs.add I. Okay, I think it's clear up to this. After sorting these two arrays, I am just declared the hash set, and in this hs hash set, I am just storing all the elements of nums1 array. Okay, I think it's clear up to this. So now next what we will do, we will just traverse the nums2 array also. Okay, int nums2, then I will check if hs.add I means I will check if that particular element is already present in our hash set or not. If that particular element is present, then we will not add. Then this add method will give me false, because we have already that element in our hash set, right? Then obviously the add method will give me false, but I am using not operator, so that's why then this whole condition will become true. Okay, and then only we will just return that particular element. Okay, so this is all about if we get any common element between two arrays. Okay, we did not get any common element between two arrays, then what will happen? Let's see how we can cover that part also. Okay, if nums1 of 0 is greater than nums2 of 0, then we will do something, or else we will do something else. Okay, So now the thing is, like in the first example, you get this one from the nums 1 array because 1 is the smallest element, right? And you got 5 from nums 2 arrays, okay? Because 5 is the smallest element. So you can return 51 or you can return only 15, okay? So but the thing is, you have to return the smallest one, okay? So that's why you cannot return 51, you have to return 15, okay? So same thing here, I am just checking. So and I already sort these two arrays, and obviously I sorted these arrays in ascending order, right? It means that first position we have the smallest element, right? So yeah, that's why here I am taking this nums 1 of 0 is greater than nums 2 of 0. Then what I will do, let's see, return integer, because you have to return the integer type value, right? So integer dot parse int nums 2 of 0 plus nums 1 of 0, okay? Because here nums 1 is greater than, that's why I am returning nums 2 of 0, right? Else we return integer parse int nums 1 of 0 nums 2 of 0, okay? So yeah, that's all you need to do. So at first clear to you. So at first I am just sorting these arrays, okay? After sorting, I am using one hash set. In this hash set I am storing all the elements of nums 1, and in the second array, for the second array, for the nums 2 array, I am storing these values in the hash set also, but I am before checking this condition, okay? If that particular element we already have, then we will not add that particular element in our hash set. In that case, we will just simply return that particular element. Like here, I will store all the elements of nums 1 array in the hash set. But when I will try to store all the elements in nums 2 array, for the first element we have these 3. For that case, this if condition will become satisfied. In that case, we will just return here 3. Okay. Then this if or else will not execute. Okay, but if we code any common element, then we can simply use this logic part. Okay, if we did not get any common element, then this logic part will not like very useful. So in that case, we will use this logic part. Okay, use this logic part. So at first I already sorted these two elements. It means in the first position we have the smallest element. Now I will check nums 1 first element. If greater than nums 2 first element, then I will at first print the nums 2 first element, then I will print the nums 1 first element. If nums 1 is less than nums 2 first element, it means that this else block will execute. Then we will at first will add the nums 1 first element, then we will store nums 2 first element. Okay, I think this logic what is totally clear to you. So now let's run this code. Okay, so just submit this. For this video, I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any doubts, you can definitely ask me in the comment section. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.